Okay, so here with Sean Reddy. So you are 17?
18.
18?
Yeah.
When were you 18?
February. A while ago, like.
Jesus! Alright, Sean's 18. We met when you were 8, so we're 10 years at it. The topics we wanted to cover today is, from my perspective, like working with you in the gym when your dad used to come and you used to come along with him. Getting to know your body as a kid and then how it's kind of evolved into an adult. How you swing the club. We both work with Noel Fox and how that, I suppose, transfers over to how you swing the golf club. So one of the big points of this video for anyone out there with kids who are going to jump in, I suppose, technically very early, like if that happened with you. So hit another one there. So you notice with Sean, like without even thinking of it, his legs are super athletic, and I definitely feel his legs move that way because as a kid your upper body used to be really, really tight, wasn't it? Like every time we did any rotational work, his upper body just didn't want to do it. So then that's why he has that type of natural leg movement. And when you started getting on panels, that was attempted to be coached out of you. So like it's a good thing. In a lot of ways, we kind of were able to step in and go, do you know what? That's all great, but it's not going to suit you physically. And now you've done some good work over the years on your mobility, so now you can match up a lovely backswing, a lovely upper rotation with the leg movement. If you don't, duff a shot, like hit a few better. So just from yourself, what do you feel you do in your swing? And I can relate it back to stuff then we do in the gym and the stuff you do at Noel then.
That is a bad or good?
You can talk about what the bad feels like and then what you do in the good. Like we have a nice band movement that you like, so we'll simulate that in a second.
Well, my bad would be like getting the club going that way instead of exiting left. And then the high right spinny miss.
Right, so demonstrate that now with two hands. So demonstrate your exit left feel.
That way.
Right, so that's your exaggeration for that.
Exit left and like holding.
And holding, grand. So we refer to it as doing the Tommy Fleetwood swings at times, isn't it?
My bad one is that way.
Okay.
And then it's kind of just flared out to the right.
So Noel would always say, like, what does that have to do with my strike and my flight? So what does, when you do it right?
My flight would be stronger.
Yeah.
Where when I exit that way, I get a high spinny right miss.
Okay, so you
doesn't go as far.
Yeah, so you get more pressure on the ball when you get the left piece right, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see an exaggerated version of that there. All right, cool. So in the gym, like we would do lots of exercises or fields giving Sean something with weight to really, like Noel would always say about putting on the brakes, create acceleration to deceleration. It takes an awful lot of strength to be able to manage that, particularly with something with weight. So if I can hop in there for a sec. Like I would do a lot of this type of work myself, like really trying to put on the brakes as quickly as possible. So it's a great way to train your pressure, your strength, and it trains your legs as well.
Yep.
Hop back in. So we'll do it there with the band just to give a visual. So just demonstrate an exaggerated mistake. So he doesn't like that.
Well, then my better one is.
Yeah, lovely. So then his legs tend to match up
with the rest.
With everything else, exactly. So the overall ideal, no, it's rare you'd know someone for 10 years at age 18, but like as I got to know you in the gym as we went along, there was a massive, like I remember doing separation with you as a young fella, like
it wasn't easy.
No. And then we actually got you sitting to try and do it, it was easier for you to separate.
Yeah.
But it was never a case of being able to really do it, I suppose, as well as we wanted you to do it. But the key to it coming, like again, if anyone has a young kid, girl or boy, and they're showing some good promise, like really getting them to understand physically where they're at is important, because a lot of the times, through no fault of any coach, a new pair of eyes can coach out the magic. Your magic was in your legs. Your legs moved, let's say, too much as a kid because your uppers didn't move enough. It's lovely there. And then when you started really working hard on your mobility, and it was simple things like getting you to just wind as much as possible both sides, it all really started to match. And then we saw speed increases and all that good stuff. All right, go again. Lovely.
Pretty good.
Do a few details there, like shorten up the Tommy.
So
And
just,
stick with your left heel and just bring on the brakes a bit earlier.
it's like there.
Yeah, so imagine I was holding a club there, you couldn't hit my club. Definitely more heat on those. So that, like those decel training, they can be done on the range, and I actually find doing them in the gym with the range stuff, with even a dumbbell, full turn, stop it, full turn, stop it. Even if you do that with no weight, you'll feel your core really light up. Magic.